What's going on, guys? It's that guy with movies back here again. And today I'm going to be adding another installment of movie pickups to, I guess, my movie pickups playlist. And I've got a few things here to show you guys, just a decent sized pile of stuff. And it's all from different locations. So it's not just, the usual Savers and Goodwill stuff. It's actually, some newer stuff, I guess you can say. Like, not like brand new stuff, but just some like newer shops or stores that I went to and that. But like I said, I have a little pile of stuff here that I am going to show to you guys. So the first thing, or the first couple of things I got to show you guys are from Goodwill. So I guess, yeah, you could say it is a little bit of Goodwill stuff, but we'll get into some newer store stuff in a little bit here. But for right now, I will show you guys what I got from Goodwill. And it was the other one that I usually go to. I went there and I looked at their movies. Of course, they did fully restock, like their shelves were overflowing with stuff. Unfortunately, though, I couldn't really find anything that I was really, interested in, or just maybe stuff that I had already. It does become a little bit harder once you have a whole lot of stuff in your collection. Like right here, it is a little bit harder to find some stuff. But yeah, fully restocked. Unfortunately, I didn't really find too much there. I picked up 2 games and 2 DVDs. There were a whole bunch of Blu-rays. I was mostly actively looking for 3D ones, but nothing really too much there. And in terms of Blu-rays, nothing too much there either. But yeah, like I said, 2 games and 2 DVDs. I'll just blow through the games really quickly, because I know some of you guys might be interested in the games that I pick up, but I know most of you guys are probably interested in the DVDs, but I'll just blow through the games really quickly here. Once again, both PS3 games. And actually, they're both superhero ones. And the first one I picked up here was Batman Arkham Origins on PS3. I don't know if this one was released on any other next-gen consoles besides, well, like last-gen consoles, I guess you can say. I don't know if it was released on any other platforms besides probably PS3, Xbox 360, and stuff like that. But yeah, Batman Arkham Origins, apparently this has some downloadable content. It has the Nightfall pack. You get a Nightfall Batman skin, classic TV series Batman skin, and 5 challenge maps. And if I open it up here, don't worry, the disc isn't missing. It's just in my PS3 right now. It did come with a little Deathstroke little pack here, Deathstroke challenge pack. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, Batman Arkham Origins, I'm playing a little bit of it. I do have Batman Arkham Asylum as well, and I've been playing that one, really enjoying that one. This one, though, it's okay so far. The combat, though, is really kind of clunky. I think they kind of suffered because they had a different developer, well, not publisher, WB Games, of course, Warner Brothers does these ones, but probably suffering because they did have a different developer on this one than the other ones. So that's Batman Arkham Origins. And then you can probably assume what the next one is. It's actually another one to do with Batman, and that is Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham here on PS3, of course. This one was released on next-gen consoles. I know that because I've seen it before. But I have played this one before. All the Lego games, I don't really need to, rent them from the library or anything like that. I can just pretty much just pick these up and just play them anytime. They are just the Batman ones. They're, like, nothing against these games, of course. Like, the Lego games are all kind of the same anyways. It's just mostly going through a set number of levels and just basically destroying stuff and just pretty much getting through the level and just trying to unlock all the characters and everything like that. The Lego games, they're all kind of the same, but they're just really fun games. I know they're super easy and they're meant for kids and that, but I just really like playing them just to appreciate the humor, and they're just really fun and easy games. And like, they're kind of low on replayability because once you unlock all the characters, once you do all the mission stuff, there's not really too much to do after that, but they're just really fun games to play while they last. But that is Lego Batman 3 there. So I just blew through the games there. So now I'll get into the 2 DVDs that I picked up. One of them is a Super Bit here, and it was the only Super Bit that I could find there. Also, a super bit I do not have yet, and it's not even a movie I have yet, and that is the super bit release of The Dark Crystal here. I know they did release the Netflix show, I think a couple months ago. Maybe it was during the summer, I can't remember. They did release a new Netflix show based on this one, and they actually used, like, the puppets. I watched, like, a little bit of the first episode, and I didn't watch any else of it. But I hear it's supposed to be really good. I've never actually seen the original Dark Crystal one, maybe bits and pieces of it, but I've never seen it, and it was complete and everything, so I thought I'd just decide to pick it up. It has the scene selection plus the little super bit ad there. But yeah, I'm going to have to watch the rest of this movie sometime when I get around to it. So that is the super bit release of The Dark Crystal here on DVD. And the last one here that I picked up from Goodwill is a collector's edition, and it's the Fox ones. They're numbered. This is number 25 out of them. One I did not have yet as well, and I decided to pick up MASH here on DVD. This movie I have seen, though. Unlike Dark Crystal, I have seen this movie. This one was on Netflix like a long time ago when I watched this one. I don't really know why I'm not real. I don't really have the biggest interest in MASH, the show, or anything like that. I hear it's supposed to be really good. I've never actually watched any second of the show. But I have seen the movie, though. The movie, though, is actually pretty fun. I like this one. And to get a 2-disc collector's edition of it, it was complete and everything. It does have the scene selection. And it was in pretty good shape as well. So I thought I'd just decide to pick it up because I do like the movie. Plus, I'm also wanting to get most of these. It is, like I said, collector's edition number 25 here. I don't know how many, or I don't know exactly how many of these they released, but that is MASH, the collector's edition. They did release one of those big, like, thick 5-star collection releases of this one, which is pretty much just what the discs are ripped from. But overall, yeah, this is the collector's edition of MASH here. It's a pretty fun movie. I recommend watching it. Pretty good. But that is about it from the Goodwill stuff, so we just got that stuff out of the way. And the next few things I have to show you guys, I actually went to my local drugstore. It's called Shoppers Drug Mart. I am Canadian, and Shoppers Drug Mart is pretty much just like a big brand of drugstores across Canada. And sometimes, not all the time though, I did go out to another little town, and I went to the Shoppers there. And they actually had movies there. All of the Shoppers that I go to usually have movies. There's my local one, which has like DVDs mostly, and that's pretty much about it. There's a couple Blu-rays there, but, you know, nothing too special though. But this one, though, had a bunch of Blu-rays, and actually a few of them were 3D ones. So I thought I'd decide to pick up a couple 3D ones. And there are pretty good deals here. I only picked up 2 there. They had a whole bunch of them, but these ones were just $20 by themselves. But they're both Paramount releases as well. And the first one here is a Blu-ray 3D plus Blu-ray plus digital, I'm assuming, of XXX Return of Xander Cage. Of course, like I said, in 3D. And I paid $10 for this one. And yeah, this is one that I almost never see the 3D release for. So I thought I'd just pretty much decide to pick this one up anyways. The version that I see the most often for this one is usually, I think, just the regular Blu-ray. Maybe I've seen the DVD a couple times, but never the 3D one. It kind of seems like a really weird one to release in 3D, mostly because, of course, the first one wasn't released in 3D, and neither was the second one, so I don't know why they decided to release this one in 3D. But, yeah, I've never actually seen the original XXX or the sequel with Ice Cube. I hear that one's pretty awful, but I hear the first one is, I think, pretty fun. But XXX Return of Xander Cage here on 3D for $10, I couldn't pass it up. So, yeah, just to add another 3D movie to my collection. I've heard okay things about that one, not the greatest one, though, but yeah. And then the last one here that I picked up from my drugstore is the Blu-ray 3D plus Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital HD combo pack of Terminator Genisys in 3D, like I said. And unfortunately, the only thing I don't like about these is that they didn't come with slipcovers or anything, but what are you going to do? They were $10, and I just cannot pass these 3D releases up. There we go, my computer just turns off. It usually turns off after about 10 minutes. But yeah, Terminator Genisys 3D. I do have the Steelbook release of that one. I got that one for Christmas, I believe, a few years ago. I have seen this one, though. This one is kind of it's definitely the worst one out of all the Terminator movies. I have seen Dark Fate. That one's nowhere near the worst one out of all of them. This is definitely the worst, but maybe this one might be pretty cool in 3D. So I thought I'd just decide to pull the trigger on this one as well. The other titles they had there were like, I think the first Secret Life of Pets, they had that one in 3D. And they also had like Puss in Boots, and they had, I believe, one of the Shrek ones. I have all four Shrek movies in 3D already, but they had that one there. And they had, I think, The Legend of Hercules, which I've heard nothing but bad things about. But yeah, those are the two 3D ones that I did decide to pick up here at my drugstore. So there is that. And then the last four things I have to show you guys, it's one Blu-ray, one HD, and two DVDs. And it was actually a brand new thrift store that I didn't know about, and it was like basically across from my dentist. It's called the Hope Bargain Shop. I believe it's some sort of like Christian bargain store, like MCC. I actually haven't gone to the new location yet. Neither have I gone to the new flea market yet. I should probably head out there soon just to see what they have, as well as MCC. They're pretty much on the same side of town, but I went to this new thrift store. It's called the Hope Bargain Shop, like I said, and they had a whole bunch of movies there. Next time I go there, I'll probably film, like if I do a SJFM, I might film there just to show you guys what they do have. And I decided to go there for the first time and had a whole bunch of movies, had a whole bunch of DVDs, some Blu-rays, and even one HD. So I thought I'd just decide to show you guys what I picked up there. So the only Blu-ray that I grabbed there, I should probably change the case, and that is the Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. It's not necessarily the greatest title to pick up there, but actually all of this stuff was $1 each, so I couldn't pass it up. But yeah, Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 here on Blu-ray. This was actually a pretty good movie. I enjoyed this one. It is Tony Scott. It is a Tony Scott and Denzel Washington movie, and John Travolta hams it up in this one, as he usually tends to do nowadays. But Denzel Washington is pretty good in this one. Tony Scott did some pretty kind of corny action movies, but his movies were usually pretty fun. But it was in good shape. I had to pick this one up because I do like this movie. So yeah, The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 here. I know it is a remake as well. I believe Walter Matthau was in the first one. I haven't seen that one anywhere. I believe I got that one on VHS like a long time ago, but I've probably gotten rid of it. I don't collect VHS anymore to the extent that I did when I first started the channel. But yeah. And then that was the only Blu-ray, and then the only HD DVD that I picked up there was a movie called The Mighty Heart. This is one that I never see on HD DVD, and it kind of sounds interesting, but like I said, I've never actually heard of this one. Angelina Jolie is in this one. Brad Pitt produced it, and that is pretty much the only thing that I know about it. And for $1, just to add another HD DVD to my collection, it is definitely A+, and the disc was mint as well. But yeah, A Mighty Heart starring Angelina Jolie. Have you guys seen this one? Leave a comment down below and tell me how it is, if you've seen it. But yeah, apparently it is also based on a true story as well. So yeah, A Mighty Heart. Might get around to that one sometime. Well, those were the only two HD format ones that I picked up. So now I'll show you guys what I picked up for DVDs there. And the first DVD that I picked up was Mechanic Resurrection. I do have the first Mechanic on DVD as well. So I thought I'd decide for $1 to pick up Mechanic Resurrection here. And somebody also had their receipt in here from Walmart. And the movies that they picked up were Warcraft for $10 and this one for almost $20. So a little bit overpriced, $17.88 they paid for it. A little bit overpriced. They paid $20. I paid $1 for it. So yeah, Mechanic Resurrection. I'll definitely get around to both Mechanic ones sometimes. Jason Statham movies are kind of just fun, cheesy, brainless kind of action ones. So there is that. And then the final DVD that I picked up, and also the last one I have to show you guys for this part, is a movie that I didn't really give a fair chance to. I'll say that. When I first watched it, I didn't even finish watching it. I didn't really care for it. I rented it again from the library. I rented the Blu-ray of it. this summer, I believe, and I rewatched it, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't too bad. And that is from writer-director M. Night Shyamalan, James McAvoy in Split here. This is the... I can't remember the trilogy name. It's the one with Unbreakable, this one, and Glass. I'm probably going to get Glass. I hope that one's on sale for Black Friday. I'll be getting maybe that one on Blu-ray or 4K, whichever format I can find. Probably Blu-ray, since it'll be cheaper. But I just decided to grab Split here on DVD for $1. I just couldn't pass it up. I don't know. Like, I didn't mind this one. It was mint as well. I didn't mind this movie. I don't like it to the extent a lot of other people do. But, you know, I definitely don't agree with it being one of M. Night Shyamalan's best films, period, apparently. Unbreakable, actually, no, Sixth Sense, I'd say, is probably my favorite of his. That was his first movie. That's probably his best movie as well. And then it just kind of goes downhill from there until he had a little bit of a brief resurgence with completing the Unbreakable trilogy and The Visit, which The Visit I didn't really care for. Glass, I didn't mind Glass. Probably on the same level as Split here. But yeah, Split for $1 just to kind of keep going with the Unbreakable movies, just to have that one. And anyway, though, guys, that is about it for this video. I might just take a thumbnail picture here just to, just so I have a thumbnail, but we'll do something like this, like, that was a little bit of a weird face, but yeah. Anyway, though, guys, that is about it for this video. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Instagram and Twitter links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on there. Also, be sure to check out my IMDb profile page. The link for that will be down below in the description of this video to see what I've been watching recently. Also, if you're new to my channel or if you're already subscribed, be sure to click the bell to be notified of future videos. A new video every Tuesday and Friday. So anyway, though, guys, that is about it. Thanks for watching. And actually, one more note before I go. Be sure to stay tuned for next week. Or actually next Friday, because I will be doing my Black Friday video. So thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. I just thought I'd do a little bit of a note on that. But yeah, we'll see you all next time.